Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Janelle. I upload new videos every Wednesday. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this makeup look right here. But this video is also kind of like a first impressions all drugstore makeup tutorial. In this video, I will be giving you guys my first impression on the Milani Conceal Imperfect Concealer, which I recently picked up and I was so excited to try. We'll also be doing a first impression on the Milani Sultry eyeshadow palette. Like, can we talk about these tones right here? This is all that I have on my eyes right now. So if you guys are interested in kind of getting my first impressions and seeing like this full glam drugstore beat look, then definitely keep on watching. I do have some other drugstore first impressions. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. If you do happen to like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you'll be notified every Wednesday when I upload. I love you guys so much, and without further ado, let's jump into this makeup look. I have this full bag of products from Walmart. I have some stuff that I've already tried in the past, some stuff that I haven't tried in a while, some brand new stuff. I'm really excited to be playing with these like cooler tones on my eyes. And then I'm also super excited to be trying out the Milani Conceal Imperfect Concealer. I'm sure you guys know I'm a sucker for like good drugstore concealers and good drugstore foundation. Those are the two things that I review the absolute most on my channel because I just love finding stuff with like high-end quality, but like on a budget. I wanted to give their foundation a try again too because I did really like this in the past. Yeah, then I have the mascara and the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which I'm excited to try. So let's jump right into this kind of like drugstore, I guess, makeup video. So I already have my brows on. I used my MAC eyebrow pencil, but I also have been really loving the Morphe eyebrow pencil. I just happened to run out. It was $5 though, and it's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Milani concealer to prime my lids. So excited to see how this works. So I'm just gonna put that all over. It doesn't look as neutral as it looks in the packaging. It goes on pretty smooth. It blends out really smooth. I know I'm only putting it on my eyelid for now, but it really smoothed out my whole eyelid. Alright, so now we can go into the palette. I am so excited to be trying out these colors. Like, they look so pretty. I absolutely love how this palette comes with an all matte white color to like set the eyelid and a black. Like, so many palettes don't come with those types of tones, and it drives me crazy because it's like you need those to create a look. Alright, so taking my Morphe M453, I'm just gonna set my lid with that light color. Next, I'm gonna dip into this like peachy light color, and I'm gonna use that in my crease as my like initial transition. I'm excited to see how these blend. I haven't even swatched these yet. Alright, so far it's already blending so easy. I mean, I know this is a pretty easy color, like you can't really mess up a light neutral matte color, but still like no patchiness. I'm liking this so far. So once I have that all over, I'm gonna take this really pretty kind of like grayish brown color and put that a little bit deeper in the crease. So I'm taking that color with the same brush, but I just lightly dabbed with the tip of the brush with very little product, and I'm just going to lightly put that underneath of that previous color. Alright, so they are pretty pigmented because I barely tapped into that shadow, and the color payoff is pretty good, which I like. A lot of times I feel like matte drugstore shades, you have to really build up on them because they don't get pigmented enough. And I'm just going to keep dipping back into this color and building it up until I get the intensity that I want. I like slowly building up with colors like this because I don't want it to get too smoky too fast. I want to control where I have the color. I want to make sure I'm not going too high up. So that's why I like to pick up barely anything at a time. Make sure it's blended so that nothing goes on too harsh. So moving on, I'm going to take this color, which is pretty much like the same undertone as this, just darker. And this time I'm going to take that with my MAC 217. This is also just like a Morphe M433 brush, any sort of smaller, denser blending brush. I'm going to pick it up with kind of like the front part of the brush, and I'm going to pat it on this outer corner first and then blend it into the crease just beneath of that other color. So I'm going to actually tap it kind of like at an angle here, pat it into that crease, bringing it maybe a little bit higher up. Then whatever's left, I'm just gonna lightly graze into the crease, like so lightly, just lightly flicking it. And then I'm gonna go back in with that other blending brush that has the other color on it and just soften up the edges. Like when people were talking about this palette, I was like, like when they were saying how good it was, I was like, okay, it's probably good for like a drugstore eyeshadow palette, but no, this is just like a good palette so far in general. I haven't tried out all the colors, but I mean, you can't go wrong with the shadow that so far has this many good matte eye colors. All right, so next up with that same brush, you guessed it, we're gonna go in with a shade a little bit darker. I'm gonna take this one. It's not quite black, but it's just a very dark brown. Oh, I just realized that the names are on the back of the palette. That with the tip of my MAC 217, like that very top part, and just kind of stamp it right along my lash line, and then angling it kind of right at the edge of all the other colors. Almost like a wing, but just like lightly pressing it with this fluffy brush and blending it into those other colors. I always like bringing that same dark just in the front a little bit so that everything ties in together. And again, taking that first blending brush, you just want to make sure your edges are nice and soft and smooth. Brush, and I'm gonna dip into the color Diamonds and Pearls. It's like the perfect kind of inner corner highlight shade. It's a pretty color, but I don't know if these will be super pigmented, and they do have a little bit of fallout. So I feel like when you spray your brush with Fix Plus, it's the safest bet. And then this, I'm just gonna bring toward that very front part of my eye. Ooh, it's a beautiful color though. So now I'm making sure that I really coat the edge of the brush. That way I can like sculpt out this front part here. And then I'm bringing it kind of up just underneath all of the crease colors. So the color is really pretty. However, it's more sheer. It's not super pigmented. So I'm going to spray my brush again and do another layer. So next, this color is Calling My Eye. I'm going to put that in the center of the eye and kind of blend it into the front shade. This is called Come Hither. Ooh, this one feels so smooth. So I'm pretty sure that with this, I won't even need Fix Plus, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to kind of pat it here and blend it into the outer corner shades. Then to blend the matte colors in the outer corner and the shimmer on my lid, I'm going to take this darker taupey color in the shade Sweeter Than Chocolate and just kind of pat that to blend the matte colors with the shimmer. So I'm just lightly patting that in the corner. And then with an angled brush, I'm going to take Naughty Night. I'm just going to stamp that right along my lash line. I have that black up there. I'm going to take that dark brown to blend the edges of it with my MAC 217 and then just flick it up. Alright, so I'm just going to take some eye makeup remover and a Q-tip and clean up the edge of my shadow before I move on to the foundation. I really hope that this foundation matches me because like I said, I've been going a little bit in with the self-tanning lately. Ever since I discovered this, I'm like, make me as brown and as bronze as possible. So I got mine in the color 08 Warm Sand. Let's pray to God that this matches me. So I'm just gonna smear it on with the brush first. All right, so it's definitely way darker than my face, but my body is a whole different color. All right, yeah, this color is a pretty spot on matte. I really love this foundation though. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with the thing I'm most excited to try, the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. Like I said, mine is in the shade 130 Light Beige. Holy crap, it's already so creamy. Looks like it'll give me a good amount of coverage. And then now I'm just taking my Wet n Wild contour stick and Call Me Maple, and I'm just gonna chisel out the sides of my nose before I blend out the concealer. Out using my Real Technique sponge, and let's see how this blends out. This color too is like perfect. It's a nice highlight color, but I don't think it's too bright. Maybe a little, but not terrible. It is so full coverage. Holy crap. So smooth, and I like how it doesn't look super dry under the eye too. I hate concealers that get super dry and creepy. This one feels so creamy, but not too creamy to where you can tell it's like gonna slide everywhere. This is looking so good. Like, I cannot believe how bomb this concealer is looking. Now I'm just gonna set my whole face using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I got mine in the shade 235 Pure Beige. I'm excited to see how this looks. I normally use my MAC Studio Fix foundation powder to set my makeup, so hopefully this looks good and is comparable. I'm just gonna stipple it upward and then look up as I blend underneath my eye and just push it inward to make sure I don't crease it. My face makeup is looking pretty bomb, not gonna lie. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this light cream color here and use that to set underneath of my eyebrows. Alright, so I'm kind of irritated because I purchased a brand new Airspun powder and I still had like a bunch of my other one left. I just randomly found this in one of my drawers. So I guess I can just put this in my makeup kit. But I'm going to take the Coty Airspun in Translucent. This stuff is bomb. Like, I'm sorry. Everybody that I talk to that uses this powder loves it. And everybody I talk to says the same thing of how like they always come back to this even after trying a bunch of high-end powders. It's just so good. So now to warm up the skin, I'm taking my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I'm bronzing up with my Morphe E5 brush. I love this brush for bronzer. I'm just gonna clean up underneath of my bronzer. Alright, and then for blush, I'm going to be using Milani Luminoso blush. And then once my blush is on, I'm just going to wipe away the big down here. Alright, and then next to highlight my nose, I'm going to take the same light shimmer color that we used on the eyes. My Cupid's bow. And underneath of the top of my eyebrow. For the lower lash line, I'm going to take this darker charcoal and stamp that along with this angled brush. I'm also just going to angle it and kind of create a soft wing on the end. And then to blend the edges of that out, I'm going to take this neutral brown that we used in the crease. And then toward the front of my eye, I'm going to take this color that we put all over the lid and just stamp that right toward the front third of my eye, just to give a fun pop of something. For my waterline, I'm taking the LA Girl Ultimate Eyeliner in Lasting Brown. It's like a gorgeous chocolate brown. And I haven't done a wing in a minute, so I'm going to do a wing liner using my Physicians Formula eye pen. I love this pen for wings because it makes it super quick and easy to do. Watch me jinx it and like mess this up. For the lips, I'm going to line with this NYX lip pencil in Downtown Beauty. It's like a really nice brown. And then again, I love Milani lipstick, so I'm going to take the Milani lipstick in Matte Tender and use that to fill in. It's just like a gorgeous rosy mauve. I'm going to go back in with that pencil and just blend the edges. I like how the eyes are very cool tone and the cheeks and lips have a little bit more of a warmth to it. For the lashes, I'm going to be using my Amazon lashes just because they are my absolute favorite. I will link them down below, but they're just really pretty. The shape of them are just so flattering and they give enough drama without taking over, I feel like, the whole eye look. So I used to use this mascara religiously like in high school, but I stopped using it for a while. And this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara. I hadn't used it in a while and I wanted to try a different mascara, so I was like, you know what? I used to really like it. Let me give it a try again. It's a nice plastic one. Alright, so I can already tell this is a bomb lower lash mascara. Not the best top lash mascara because it doesn't really lift or give curl. For the lower lashes though, it's perfect for separation and length. Alright, so 25 years later, we finally got to the finished look. So this is how everything came out. I am like so happy with how everything looks. I think the face makeup looks really good. This concealer is really nice. It hasn't creased on me so far. It's covered really nice. And then let me just tell you, I am so blown away by this eyeshadow palette. So I'm just shook. I'm shooketh right now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Definitely don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified every Wednesday when I upload. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like it, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And again, give it a thumbs up so I know. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.